Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Natalie from the Institutional Banking team in Australia, and thank you for joining me for this ANZ Transactive Global New User webinar. Before I begin, I would like to acknowledge that I'm joining you from Perth, Western Australia, the lands of the Whadjuk people of the Noongar Nation. I also acknowledge the traditional owners on the various lands which you are joining us from today. I pay my respect to elders past and present, and to any Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples joining us today. Our training webinars are designed to help you unlock the full potential and get the most out of ANZ Transactive Global, our digital web and mobile banking channel. Through a single interface, you can access common services such as cash management, trade finance, loans, commercial cards, foreign exchange, and data insights. This session will be an introduction to the desktop version of ANZ Transactive Global for new users, including how to navigate the channel, setting up your workspace, and securely logging on with two-factor authentication. Today we'll be using our new look interface, which will be going live progressively from the 27th of July. However, if you require support using the interface we use today, during today's webinar I will show you where to find the support available. Following today's session, I would encourage you to view our ANZ Digital Services help pages for further information on the topics discussed, as well as revisiting our previous webinars, and I'll also show you how to find this at the end of today's session. You'll see that the Teams chat function is disabled. However, you can ask questions using the Q&A tab, which is located at the top of the screen. My colleagues are online and will answer as many questions as possible as we go. Today's session is being recorded. The video and a copy of any question and answers, including questions that we're unable to answer during this session, will be published in ANZ Digital Services Help in the coming days, so you can re-watch or share with colleagues who weren't able to join us live. And the last thing before we start, this session is being conducted using a training environment, which means some of the screens and system behaviour may appear a little different to what you see in your live ANZ Transactive Global site. So please keep that in mind as we go. For anything outside of ANZ Transactive Global, we will show screens from ANZ Digital Services Help. I would like to start today's webinar sharing our new user checklist, designed to support new users with ANZ Transactive Global. This checklist provides essential steps and helpful tips to get you up and running quickly. And let me show you how to find this. Navigate to anz.com. Select Institutional from the top menu bar, and then click ANZ Digital Services Help under Explore More. And this will open ANZ Digital Services Help in a new window. From the popular topics segment, click New User Activation. And here you will find information relating to activating a new user ID along with the link to the new user checklist. Click the hyperlink and the checklist will populate. This checklist is a practical guide to help you with logging on for the first time, accessing key features, and navigating the platform efficiently and confidently. The checklist includes live hyperlinks to the relevant articles to help you find the information you need, and we're going to cover a number of these today. Firstly, let's take a look at how to activate your user ID. So if we navigate back to the window we have opened with ANZ Digital Services Help, there are two types of ANZ Transactive Global users. An ANZ managed user, and these users will be assigned a security device and have completed KYC or Know Your Customer. And a company managed user. These users will require a password only to log in. The article I have open takes you through the activation steps for both user types, and within the ANZ managed user dropdown, you will also find the steps to activate your security device. Now, while security devices are not mandatory for all users, ANZ does strongly recommend using one at all times. Security devices provide an additional layer of protection through two-factor authentication, or 2FA, and this verifies your identity using something you know, your password, and something you have, a security device. Now, ANZ offers two types of security devices. We have the ANZ Digital Key, and this is a security device available as an app on your camera-enabled mobile device. It enables secure login and transaction authentication using Face ID, fingerprint recognition, or a PIN, eliminating the need to carry a physical token. And physical tokens are a handheld device, quite similar to a calculator, and they are used to log in and authenticate activities and transactions by generating a one-time password or an e-signature after entering a PIN. Please note that the device you log on to or log on with is the same device that you must use when completing approvals. And if you require a security device at any time, please contact your company administrator who can arrange this for you. Once your user ID has been activated, let's now look at logging in securely to ANZ Transactive Global. So again, from anz.com, select Institutional, but this time let's click ANZ Transactive Global under Login. Enter your user ID and click Submit. And the logon method screen will display, and your individual logon experience from here will vary depending on whether you're a password-only user or use a security device. A few points to note when using this page. For ANZ managed users, if you have forgotten your password or you would like to change your password, you can use the options below the login fields. And for company managed users, if you're having any password troubles, please reach out to your company administrator. And did you know your ANZ Transactive Global logon credentials also give you access to the ANZ Transactive Global mobile app? Depending on your location, you can use the app to view account balances, approve payments, access foreign exchange rates, and view transaction history. Now that your user ID is activated and you can securely log in, let's look at how to navigate ANZ Transactive Global. Once you're logged in, you will see the dashboard menu on the left-hand side. And what you see here will depend on your role and your organisation services, so your menu may look a little different to mine. The dashboard menu is the primary way to access services and features in ANZ Transactive Global. You can collapse the menu at any time using the sidebar toggle at the top left and expand it again when you need it. Below the dashboard menu is the user toolbar. And one of the first things I recommend for New Year's is to review the options that are available here. Start by selecting Profile, which displays as your initials. This brings together your personal, session, and notification preferences in one place. Click Settings. And here you can access your system preferences. Here you can set your default division, preferred language, date and time format. Selecting your time zone is recommended to ensure payment approval cutoff times are displayed accurately. And you can also select your preferred currency and how amounts are displayed. Sign in and security. View your customer ID, or otherwise known as your organisation's ANZ Transactive Global Site ID. Your user ID, username, preferred name, masked email address, and any previous login activity. Reports. Manage your report retrieval code, and this code acts as a password to open encrypted scheduled reports sent to your registered email address. Later in the webinar, I will show you how to create an encrypted scheduled report. Notifications. Manage alerts for areas such as payments and receivables and accounts. To receive an email notification, slide the toggle to on for the topics relevant to you. Any changes made will be saved automatically. Let's click Profile, and you will notice the option to set the current page as landing. This will set, let's navigate to the Accounts menu, then select Operating Accounts. If you'd like to see this page displayed each time after logging in, I can select User Settings and then set the current page as landing. And this will save the operating account screen as my landing page, meaning it will be the first screen I see each time I log in. Again, click Profile and clicking Log Out to securely log out of the application and any connected services. And we do recommend logging out before closing your browser window. Moving on to the next icon, the question mark. This provides access to support and training resources, including system status. This will open ANZ Digital Services status page in a new window. If you experience any issues with ANZ Transactive Global, this should be your first point of reference. This page provides up-to-date information of the availability and performance of ANZ institutional systems and services using a traffic light status indicator. Help Centre. This opens ANZ Digital Services Help in a new window. Here you will find instructional articles, updates, important information, webinars, videos, and frequently asked questions relating to ANZ digital channels. We will explore this in more detail later in today's webinar. Training. Access upcoming and recorded webinars. You can select Register for an upcoming webinar to view and register for available sessions. Or you can select Recorded Webinars to watch or share previously delivered webinars. And I would recommend the New User webinar, which covers setting up a new user and navigating ANZ Transactive Global, the interface we use today. And Contact Us. This provides access to ANZ support services. For users in Australia, this feature offers digital identification process that can verify you without the need to answer security questions or navigate phone menu options. Choose one of the support topics available and you'll receive a one-time phone number and access code to use when calling. For users outside of Australia, select Change Region, followed by your country or region to view the relevant ANZ Customer Service Centre contact details. And the Downloads icon. This provides quick access to files you have generated or saved across ANZ Transactive Global. A red counter notification shows the number of new reports available to download. From here, you can also view the number of reports, including those that you have currently selected. You have the option to select all and delete all reports, delete an individual report, identify which reports were user-generated, showing as the person icon, or scheduled, the clock icon. You can see the report type, and you can also search for reports by name, report type, report format, and the user or system-generated reports. The inbox or the bell icon. This displays a red counter notification also, displaying the number of unread messages. To read a notification, click on a message and it will appear in the right panel. You can also sort your messages by newest or oldest first. You can view the date and time the message was published, and you can also delete messages. Moving on to the dashboard. Click Dashboard from the top left of the dashboard menu, and this is where you can quickly view information that will matter the most to you and customize how you display this. Firstly, when you log in, you will see a personalized greeting, and this will show one of two options, welcome and your name. This will display the very first time you log in. Welcome back with your name will display on all subsequent logins. The name displayed will either be your preferred name or your first name if you have no preferred name set. On the far right, we have introduced new Quick Actions buttons, and Quick Actions can present as either one button with a drop-down menu as you see here, so you can quickly access the key features you use regularly, or if you have less than 3 features, you will see an individual button for each feature instead. The new button provides one-click access to common tasks, and these include create payment, add a new beneficiary, create an Asia and Pacific payment, set up a direct debit, create a new payer, create a contract, or add a new user. So let's now look at setting up your workspace. And the workspace brings related information together, reducing the need for you to switch between different views. It is customizable, allowing you to select and arrange content that suits your needs. And if you have set up your workspace in the current interface, Your configuration will automatically carry across when you transition to the new interface. Let's take a look. You can either click Add Widgets or you can click Customize, followed by Add Widget to add widgets to your workspace. There are 7 widgets to choose from: Balances, My Approvals, Status, Favorite Reports, Loan Summary, which is available to our customers in Australia with linked loans, and Cards Program Overview and Cards Top Spend, both available to our customers in Australia and New Zealand with linked commercial cards. Add widgets to the workspace by clicking Add and noting you can add multiple of the following widgets: the Balance widget, the Card Program Overview, Card Top Spend, Loan Summary, and Favorite Report widgets. And a blue counter will identify the number of multiple widgets that you've added to the workspace. Click Done. At this point, you can resize the widgets using the resize control located in the bottom of each widget, and the size of the widgets will be automatically adjusted if you are using a mobile device screen. Move the widgets by dragging and dropping them to your preferred location on the page. And you can remove widgets from your workspace when they are no longer needed by clicking the bin icon in the top right. Click Save Workspace. Let's now customize these widgets. Each widget has a 3-dot menu at the top right corner with options that include renaming, reordering, and a form of settings based on the widget type. To personalize your workspace, you can rename widgets to ensure they are easily identifiable. You can also restore the default name and click Save. Let's now take a look at some of the widgets in more detail, starting with the Balances widget. Here you can view your most used accounts and balances in one place. Click Add. Use the tabs across the top to identify each account type. You can add operating accounts, commercial cards billing entities, term deposits, and loan facilities. And you can also use the search bar to search for accounts using all or part of the account name, number, and currency. You can add up to 20 accounts per widget. Click Save. The My Approvals widget. Here you can see your pending approvals and tasks that need your attention. Select Settings, and here you can turn on the approvals that are required. You can select from payment approvals, receivables, trade approvals, and guarantee and standby LC approvals. The red counter identifies the number of pending approvals for that option. Simply click the option to view the menu where the pending approval exists. Status. The Payment Status widget helps you track item statuses and workflow progress for your ANZ Transactive Global site. Select Settings to turn on the statuses that you require. Again, select from Payments, Receivables, Administration, Commercial Cards, Asia and Pacific Payments, Guarantees and Standby Letters of Credit, and Trade Finance. And this time a grey counter indicates the items currently with that status. Again, click on the option to view the menu where the status exists. You can create multiple workspaces. Simply select Manage Workspace button to create a new workspace and add the content as needed. This makes it easy to organize your workspace in a way that suits how you work. Earlier, we looked at setting your report retrieval code, and I would now like to show you how to schedule a report. Reports are available in each left-hand menu topic, and to demonstrate this, we're going to select Accounts from that left-hand menu, followed by Reports. So from this screen, I can view all previously created reports. I can create a new ad hoc or a scheduled report. I can select a report and edit, copy, or delete it. And I can download reports for review. Let's now create a new report. So click New from the control bar and select the report type. For this example, let's select an account statement report. Select the file type, language, and if required, a file name prefix. Complete the report content field, selecting your date or date range, and add in the account filter details. Click Run Report Now to run the report, or click Continue to Schedule and Save. For this example, let's click Continue to Schedule and Save. Enter your schedule details, again including your date or date range. And give the report a name. If you would like this report to be emailed to you, tick the checkbox, Deliver report by email. In future, the report will be automatically sent to your registered email address, which can save you logging in to ANZ Transactive Global to retrieve it. And this is where you will require that report retrieval code to open the attachment. If you would like to share this report schedule, check the checkbox so other users in your organisation with report permissions can view and run this report profile. And tick the checkbox on the right if you wish to run this report now after saving, and click Save. This report profile will now be saved and show in your list of account reports, and it can be downloaded at any time by clicking the download icon on the left of the report. I would now like to show you how to customize grids. And grids are used throughout ANZ Transactive Global to display information and activity. At the top of the screen, you'll find what we call the control bar. This contains a range of actions and tools. Directly below this is the grid, and this is where you will find information, where the information is displayed. Grid layouts can be customized to suit your preferences, helping you focus on the information that's most relevant to your role. Depending on your screen size, you may need to scroll horizontally to view all available columns. If the default layout does not suit your needs, you can customize the grid in several ways. You can hide or show columns. Simply right-click on any column heading and tick or untick the checkboxes next to the column name. You can reorder the columns. Simply click the column heading and then drag and drop it to your preferred position. Resizing the columns, click and drag the edge of a column heading. You can sort the data. Click on a column heading once to sort in ascending order, and then click it again to sort in descending order. You can fit the columns to your window. Right-click the column heading and select Fit Columns to Window. And you can reset the grid layout. Right-click any column heading and select Reset Grid Columns. Once you've customized the grid, select Settings and then Save Settings to save your newly customized grid. And a little tip. If you right-click on any row in the grid, this will open a context menu, which provides shortcuts to actions and additional information. Lastly, I would like to take you through the support material we have available in ANZ Digital Services Help. And this is great if you require specific assistance in completing a task within ANZ Transactive Global. Click the question mark icon in the bottom left, followed by Help Centre. And ANZ Digital Services Help will open in a new tab. ANZ Digital Services Help is an online self-service database of step-by-step guides, instructional videos and frequently asked questions for our digital channels, including ANZ Transactive Global. The Help portal is made up of 3 segments: Search, Popular Topics and Support Categories, and I would now like to take you through each in a little more detail. Search. Use the search bar to quickly find specific topics. And please note, avoid entering any personal information here, such as account numbers or names. For example, I can type mobile to quickly view detailed information about the ANZ Transactive Global mobile app, how to install it, log on and use. I would like to point out at the top of all of our articles, you will notice a geography banner, and this highlights the regions that the article is applicable to. Click the ANZ logo in the top left to navigate back to ANZ Digital Services homepage. Popular topics. Here you can view and easily access the most commonly read articles by you, our customers. And you can see here some of the topics that we've already spoken about today, including the new user activation, ANZ Digital Key and registering for a webinar. I would also like to highlight the July announcements article. This provides a dynamic list of all new features and upgrades that we have released in ANZ Transactive Global this month. You will also find any historical monthly announcement articles available via the navigation menu on the left. I recommend reviewing these articles regularly so you can stay up to date with enhancements. Let's navigate back to ANZ Digital Services homepage. The last segment in ANZ Digital Services Help is support categories, and this includes all topics covered in ANZ Digital Services Help. Simply click on a topic of interest and all related articles, including any frequently asked questions videos, will be available for your review. So this brings us to the end of our new users in ANZ Transactive Global training webinar. On the page I'm displaying is a list of our upcoming webinars together with the QR code to register for these. We have covered a lot in today's webinar, and I would like to remind you that a recording of this session, as well as the question and answers, will be added to ANZ Digital Services Help in the coming days, should you wish to revisit or share with your colleagues. You can get to ANZ Digital Services Help by scanning this QR code currently on screen, or by clicking the help or question mark icon next time you're signed into ANZ Transactive Global. I do hope this session has been of value, and we look forward to attending our future ANZ Transactive Global training webinars. Thank you.